So, I haven't been on here in a while. I think it might have been like 3 days or so. Um, and a lot has happened in the crypto market. A lot has happened in the markets in general. We've seen drops in things while Bitcoin and a lot of other things look like they were recovering and they were getting to good levels. Obviously, anything could absolutely turn based on information that's out there, based on things that's happening in the government, things that could happen in businesses, things that could happen in banks, or anything of that nature, right? Stop scratching the couch. This cat just wants to be involved, I guess. But you're gonna see here I have a Halloween decoration right over my shoulder. Right, this isn't my dog or my pet animal or anything like that. I'm trying to put away a lot of the stuff that we had for decorations and start bringing out the Thanksgiving stuff and the Christmas stuff and all that stuff. So it's been pretty hectic, and we got basketball season that's starting up for Harper and Hayden, and we got swimming season as well at the same time. So it's definitely going to be very, very hectic. But I'm gonna try and get some videos out and put some content your way because things have been going, sideways and down, and they just haven't been looking the best. But I'm still very confident in what I'm holding, and obviously, I want to see altcoin season transpire and the fourth quarter still be a strong fourth quarter. It's just with all the things that are happening towards the negative side, it's looking more and more like it's going to be. That negative fourth quarter that we all dread, especially as we're pushing for altcoin season to happen. So if you guys could make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, follow me on Patreon at Perry8K. You can follow me over there. Now, I don't have the landing page up, but if you guys want to check out my link at the top of the description for BTCC, feel free to check it out. It's a solid platform, a very, very good platform to where you can leverage trade all the way up to a 500x leverage. If you specifically use my link, you will get a 10% deposit bonus for first-time depositors, and you can get extra bonuses all the way up to $10,055, 40% up to 40% lower trading fees, and again, you get to trade at a high leverage or low leverage if you wanted to, or trade outright. And one other thing that you get is that you can demo trade with it. So if you wanted to just practice and see how good you would be for short term, long term, intermediate, whatever trading, you can do all of that just by practicing with fake money, right? So feel free to check that out. Link is at the top of the description if you guys are interested. Now, the market. The market is currently standing at a $3.43 trillion market cap. We're seeing Bitcoin sitting at a $103,000 price, still over $100,000, which is great. But I saw, I believe yesterday it was at like 101,000. Every time that I refreshed it, I was like, oh, this is probably going to be below 100,000 for everything that's going on. So I've been watching, but I haven't been staying in tune to what's going on and why, or the reasons to what we're seeing. We're seeing these falls. Even my Roth IRA or my traditional IRA is down on the year, right? I've only had that traditional IRA for about a month and a half, maybe 2 months. But it's down, even though I'm investing into things that are, traditional, right? I do have my crypto 5 ETF that's in there, but that's that's about half. So I guess I can understand why that is dropping. But either way, you're investing into things that are more consistent, that are traditional, besides the crypto 5 ETF. But you don't expect to see it drop. So, anyways, cryptocurrency at a $3.43 trillion market cap. Greed, fear, and greed index, we are at extreme fear, where you are at 20% or 20 out of the 100 scale for greed to fear. Altcoin season is sitting at 24 out of 100, which is good. RSI is also at 42, which I feel like should be a little bit further down, but since we have seen a little bit of a recovery since the drop to even lower figures, I guess the RSI can be standard at 42 and still be closer to the oversold level. Ethereum is at a $3,300 or $3,400 mark. It's down by 14% over the last 7 days. You're going to see Bitcoin is down kind of the least when you look at everything. Ethereum 14% over the last 7 days. XRP down 13% over the last 7 days. BNB 12.5%, 18% for Solana. That's down to $159. I feel like that's a steal price for Solana, but you can invest in whatever you want. BNB is below $1,000 as well. XRP at $2.27 is still a low price as well. I believe that got to like 210. Correct me if I'm wrong. It might even gotten lower. Dogecoin down by 12%. Cardano is down by 14, almost 15% to a 54-cent price point. I think that is a steal price as well. Chainlink at $15. I remember when people were like, oh, you know what, this is going to get to $15. And the fact that it was up to a way higher figure and is down 16% right now, not crazy, but now people are looking at this as that steal price instead of, oh, this is a high price that it's at compared to, the real lows that we've seen. If we scroll down here, look at Litecoin, it's at $86.99. Kronos is at 12 cents as well. It's down by 16% today. Mantle 18%, 14% for Uniswap, and so on and so forth, right? You have World Liberty Financial that's down by 20%. But anyways, things are down. That's what we're talking about. Why, right? What's the biggest news in crypto right now? Just to kind of get you guys, caught up. So market turmoil and extreme fear. Bitcoin price drop. Bitcoin has dropped dipped below the key level 100,000. So I guess at a certain time frame, it did drop below 100,000 when I wasn't looking at it. Trading at about 103,000 right now. Mass liquidations. The market experienced $1.3 billion in liquidations within 24 hours. That's always a big, dropping point, right? You could see things fall and then the liquidations happen and it fall more. ETF outflows. Bitcoin ETF have recorded 5-day streak of outflows totaling around 1.9 billion. Now, I think with ETF outflows, you're looking at people that are trying to get into the crypto market, but without directly investing into crypto, if that makes sense. So they're investing into a single position rather than investing into kind of everything or the broader market. When people invest into more of the broader market, they buy and they buy more and they buy more. There's not really the outflow side of it as much. You see more of the inflow side to where people see these lows, they see it as an opportunity and they continue to buy more. With something that's just a Bitcoin ETF or Ethereum ETF or Cardano ETF or an XRP ETF, it's sold on that position. Meaning that if it's going to fall, it's going to fall. They're going to get out of it. They're going to treat it just like if it was the regular cryptocurrency rather than how they would traditionally invest into ETFs. Altcoin struggles. Major altcoins like Ethereum, Solana, XRP are under significant pressure, experiencing notable daily losses. Major company and regulatory news. Ripple announced a $500 million strategic investment led by Fortress Investment Group and Citadel Securities, which I don't like Citadel, but whatever's being invested into Ripple and XRP, I guess I'll be game for. Ripple US dollar stablecoin, or RLUSD, reached a $1 billion milestone, positioning the company as a major player in the stablecoin market. Hong Kong authorities charged 16 people with alleged $205 million JPEX crypto fraud scheme. That's big. Winklevoss founder crypto exchange Gemini is preparing to offer prediction market contracts pending CFTC approval. Microsoft signed a $9.7 billion deal with Bitcoin miner Iron, highlighting the growing intersection of crypto mining and AI industries. Political and ethical scrutiny. Trump's family extensive involvement in cryptocurrency continues to draw ethical scrutiny. This includes a firm announcing a $1.5 billion deal, reports of the family making millions from crypto assets. President Trump's pardon of Binance founder CZ, who admitted to money laundering violations, remains a significant point in discussions regarding the intersection of politics and crypto regulation. Now, everybody can have their opinion on that. We can always talk about that at a later date, but that's a bigger discussion. But that's just giving you some of the news and what's going on right now, seeing Bitcoin drop so low, seeing altcoins that are underperforming, and not seeing that heavy fourth quarter that we wanted to see. Now, this is just the start of November. We still pretty much have 2 full months for this to break out, and we've seen before that you probably only need like a week. Honestly, you could see it the last week of the year and it could absolutely take off and everything explode. We've seen it happen before. But I'm not saying that that is going to be 100% the case. It's honestly disappointing that we didn't see October, and we're not seeing the beginning of November, kick off in the most positive way. But I'm still hopeful for the big fourth quarter, but still looking to when altcoin season is truly going to happen. So I haven't been around. I plan on, continuing to, upload videos and hopefully can live stream at some point, and hopefully, have longer live streams. But thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know if you guys have had any issues with anything, or if you've invested into anything at these lows, because honestly, these are the times to buy, especially things like Cardano at a low level, or Solana seeming like it dropped by a heavy amount in the last 7 days, and so on and so forth, right? There's a lot of opportunity out there. It's whether you want to take that opportunity. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Make sure you check out my link for BTCC down below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.